Boris about ways to kind of unlock ISO power. If they share some ideas there, that's a massive chance for him. Could have finished the game.
Massive chance there for ISO power.
Good block. Yeah, hashtag
the year, and he's a player that definitely would have pitched himself in that World Cup final at the end of the year. So just remembering, as long as there's only one goal in it, like there is right now, it's definitely not over. Plenty of time to come back. Just really be careful with the ball, because I've seen on the stats they had 57% possession, which is reasonably dominant, but he's not doing enough with it. You know, look after that ball. Don't make any sudden kind of risk passes until you need to, until the game gets nearer the end, but just be a little bit more protective.
And this is a massive chance again for ISO power. David De Gea does push it away and not back into the danger on this occasion. But from what we've seen so far, ISO power is a little bit on the front foot in terms of chances. He's coming at Aga here. He really wants to put himself 2 goals ahead.
Yeah, he definitely needs that goal. And will he be able to get it before the match finishes? He is currently with Marcelo, and there again he seems to just be forcing the passes a little bit too quickly, which it just shows that it gets intercepted.
It is a case of we've seen it in this situation so many times in these elimination games. We've seen people be a little bit more tentative and a little bit more negative than they usually are in these situations, and it's understandable. This is high pressure. This is a big game. It's do or die. It's win or go home, and that does create mistakes, as we see another mistake there. ISO power now on the front foot, now on the attack. Massive chance, but Ramos gets in the way eventually. But we are seeing these mistakes creep into people's gameplay.
And there again, it just looks like Age is just trying to rush too quickly. He's just going straight attack mode when maybe he needs to just worry about keeping possession a little bit, keep the ball, just do the simple pass instead of going for the forced pass up the field to the strikers.
Well, he's still well and truly in this game. As I say that, he puts himself...
Great entry pass there for Ronaldo.
And I was about to say, if ISO Power scores another goal, that is 2 goals he needs to score to even take it to extra time. It's a harder situation, and that is potentially born from the mistakes.
It's funny that you mentioned the possession, because Aga didn't really have too much of it here as we've been watching. And I think there is something to be said for having a player on your team on the field that just puts his foot on the ball, slows everything down, and then kind of resets.
Yeah.
It feels really frantic right now, and now he's down 2 goals. He's been chasing the game. Everything's going to go out the window. He told us yesterday on the couch, I asked him what situation does he get into 3 in the back, at what minute? And he said the 70th minute. I think we're going to see it now. I mean, his tournament life.
He saw that this is the current formation or tactics that he's using is definitely not working for him. So unfortunately, he probably was only thinking that he had 1 goal to try and bring back, but now it's 2 goals, and we're about to find out what sort of impact these changes are going to make.
And fair play to ISO Power, because he could have hit that first time with Ronaldo. He takes that extra turn, creates a little bit more space, and finds the corner.
Yeah, as much as
he should be commended.
We can't fault the pressure and the
composure and clinicality.
Yeah, that's
from ISO Power there. Because, like you said, that is what's separating them right now at the moment, or potentially separating them, is that extra bit of patience. He didn't rush the chance. He didn't snatch at it. He showed real composure in a situation of chaos, and it led to him scoring a goal. We have Son coming forward now for Aga. We have into Ronaldo. We're going to see him have to really kind of press a little bit more, really push for that goal, because 2 goals are needed. Otherwise, it is time to go home.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lovely turn. Didn't quite get the space again.
That was
great defender.
a huge block right there. And
Aggie finished 4-3 in the group stages in Barcelona and 5-2 in the group stages in Manchester. So this would be a huge upset for him to only win 2 games here in Amsterdam.
Do you want some scores, Jimmy?
Yes, I do. Statman Spen joining us. Give us some updates.
Scores on the doors.
Curl versus Dami is 3-3 on aggregate in the second leg right now. Aga's about to score. No, he's not. No, he's not. Zimmer is 4-2 down to Aigun. Or Aigun. Aigun. What else have we got here? Dito still 2-1 up against Boras. Fatwiz Honey Badger is beating Bianchi 5-1.
Okay, so that looks good for the Honey Badger to go through.
That's that experience coming through there.
That's right.
Night Watch beating Abruzzo 3-2.
That's a huge one.
Qualified for the E-Copa just 2 days ago.
That's right. Night Watch qualified to the E-Copa Coca-Cola. which is a great tournament. EA Sports partnered with Coca-Cola to put this on. They had regional tournaments in 5 countries, and each regional finalist came here to Amsterdam to get that 64th spot, and it was Nightwatch from Bulgaria that ended up getting it, and now he's on a good run. He might be winning his 4th game right now.
Definitely. Marcuso beating Marv 5-3. Maestro, who actually won the E-Copper but didn't need the spot because he already qualified, is 4-all against the Stranger with him right now.
The Stranger's games are always super exciting.
Full of goals.
Yeah, yeah. I hope he makes it
goals.
a nice deep run so we can see more of his games.
Mario Aubameyang is 9-0 up against Bundled Mustafa.
Oh, that's a huge win for him. Aubameyang is 3-2, so that would make him get that pivotal 4th game on qualification day to qualify for the round of 32. And now he just want to.
And here we go.
Do well in his last game.
Agger's in a great position.
Great finish.
Great finish from Ronaldo. Now this is a game on here. Can ISO keep his composure? Can Agger batter the doors down and get himself back in with a chance here?
And I really feel like that formation change or whatever Agge did has helped out. He's put the pressure on a lot more to ISO power. He's been able to get up the field a lot more. And he's actually, I think he's had around 2 or 3 chances and even managed to put one away. He's back in it. He's got 1 goal to get still. Can ISO power see the game out, or is Agge going to bring this to a level tie?
Have you guys ever played against players who come alive only when they're down a few goals? And all of a sudden, it's almost like when the game's done, you're like, why didn't you do that from the beginning? Why wouldn't you play with that same type of urgency?
Every single pro I seem to play against, I feel like I'm in the game. I feel like I'm playing well in Foot Champions. I'm 1-0 up at halftime. But when it comes to the end of the game, it's 9-1. And I don't understand what's happened. I don't understand how, but they just find that extra yard.
That's a great pass. The overlap's on to Pele. Pele!
Oh! Agger,
left foot!
What a finish!
And
hashtag Aggie.
An instant, the game has been turned, and he is now level.
The question is now, what does he do? Because he's obviously made some attacking changes to get back in this game. Does he leave it like this? He's obviously using a 4-2-2 right now. That's quite attacking, but it's working.
I would regret if I did change it and went conservative again. I think you keep your foot on the gas pedal. You keep going. You got to be aggressive.
Because the thing is, isn't ISO going to do that as well? To an extent, he's going to go a little bit more attacking. So maybe staying attacking is a good shout. It looks like he might be staying with the 4-2-2 here.
I think the ball is in ISO Power's court now. I think it's time for him to react. And we're just going to see...
Oh, that's a lovely finish from Pele on that left foot as well. That's a lovely, lovely finish.
We're going to see if it's going to hinder or help him.
Wow, all to play for here. 8 minutes, in-game minutes.
This is a great tie. And ISO Power with the ball. Is he going to get that goal that will bring him back into the lead?
And it's turned around. Agger's turned the ball around.
Next goal is crucial. If someone gets one now in normal time, it's over for whoever concedes it. But it could still go into extra time this match. Paul Walker on the ball for Agger. Got to be careful. These risky passes across the defense.
That's a risky switch ball there. Very, very risky switch ball. And he's got away with getting just a throw in.
Pull it to Marcelo. Plays it down the line. The Heung-min Son here. What can he do? The Tottenham left winger for Agger.
Good defending from ISO Power there. He's brought the men back, but the ball has come to Marcelo. It's going to be recycled. And here, Agge just needs to be patient. He can't force that pass because he is at risk of being counter-attacked.
It's the 88th minute. You can't make a pass here that is the incorrect one because it could really hurt you. And that's a good switch there out to Marcelo.
Pele on the ball, finds Ronaldo to R9, holds the ball up! And it is dragged one
And there we go. It's a big
corner.
block. There's a massive block in there. It's the 90th minute. This has got to be last chance for Loon. Maldini holding that ball up into Pele, into Ronaldo.
Oh, it's forced. He's forced it, and now he's vulnerable to the counter-attack. ISO Power, short, precise
take him down there.
I can't
and
watch.
he's in.
Yes,
Great
yes.
challenge.
Lovely
Vieira.
challenge from Vieira.
Is there time? Is there time? The rest
That's
playing
pass
on.
for Pele.
One more
To
opportunity.
R9, the overlap's
Got
on.
space.
He's found the pass.
what
great
a
block.
Wonderful
Great
defending
block.
there from
Superb.
ISO Power. And what a game we have on our hands here now. The heat has really ramped up. Have we got a final chance?
Must be it. This must be it.
Ronaldo with the ball.
He's making his way through.
And Agge gets the winner. Well, I say winner. The game isn't over.
Unbelievable scenes.
90th minute. That is big, big
And we
plays
see
from Agger
the
there.
emotions flying through Agge right now. He just has to keep the ball. I see him shaking. He is feeling this.
2 goals down with 15 minutes left to go. He gets 3. ISO Power, heartbreaking right now.
Is that the catalyst to start Aga's event? Is that the catalyst? Is that the moment which changes this tournament around for him?
If you're just joining us right now, whoever loses goes home. Their tournament is over. 3 huge goals for #Aggie. Wow. He's got to be feeling good about himself.
And he's got a smile on his face
now.
now.
It's not over yet. I say, hey, don't think it's over yet. But that formation change was the catalyst of this match. It was the revival. It brought him back into the game. It got him that early goal, and he's managed to get another 2.
How much has it taken out of him, though? He looks exhausted.
I saw him shaking. I saw him shaking. ISO power. Does he know this is over, or does he feel like he can get one more back to equalise?
He's got to go until the very last whistle. He has to push. He has to press, because he could get another chance in this, or the whistle could blow as soon as he kicks off.
You have to wonder if Aggie sticks with this formation, assuming he gets past this and wins this game, because up to this point, he scored 23 goals in 5 games. Not a bad rate of conversion, but 3 goals in 15 minutes, you can keep that up over a 180-minute span over 2 legs. It's quite a few goals.
Yes, for sure. And maybe that plays on his mind moving into that formation later on when he needs to go.
But he's got to finish this off first.
He does have to finish.
His ball roll here was beautiful.
Very fortunate to at least get around him, but R9 so strong.
The double ball roll so effective in this FIFA, and it does get Aga a very, very vital goal.
Unbelievable. Here we go, ISO Power's turn. Don't know how much time the referee is going to give him. It's 5-4 in aggregate in favor of Aggie, and that's it. It's done.
Yeah, wow. We have it. The comeback.
Unbelievable.
It's been on 90 minutes for quite a long time, hasn't it, before the goal went in. They'd been a corner, then it'd gone back, and then it'd gone back to another corner. So there was never going to be a lot of time for ISO Power there. Unlucky for him, who had it in his hands with not long to go, but great character from Aga.
It's going to hurt, isn't it? As Jimmy said, for ISO Power there, the game was in his hands, the ball was in his court, but it's those losses that you do learn from. We've seen people turn around from them and move on their season next year. He is going to have to rethink and recoup for FIFA 19.
All right, hitting the whistle now. We're going to go back to the #Boris Dito game. That is the start of the second half in the second leg. Dito is up 4-2, which was the same score line that #'s teammate Aggie was in, and he came back and won 5-4. We'll see if Boris can do the same. Boris is in the blue jerseys. Dito's in the Manchester City purple kits.
Offside.
Offsides there. Boris got a lot of work to do, 40 in-game minutes to go. But maybe he can be inspired. Maybe his teammate can come over. Give him some of that adrenaline he's got going.
Tell him to change formation to whatever he just used, because it worked. But at the moment, we're mirroring the scoreline from the first leg.
That's correct. Both of these teams are 3-2. So if they lose, they're not out. However, if Boris does end up losing this game, we could see #Boris versus #Aggie for decider.
I wasn't going to mention that. I didn't want to tempt fate.
Well, Jimmy definitely has now.
Whoever wins this game, however, does qualify for the round of 32 and for a chance to get to the round of 16 to get into the FIFA E World Cup Grand Final in August in London.
Nice play from Boris.
Very, very big. Next 30 minutes for both of these players.
Very good possession play, controlling the game, because at this moment, he can get that final pass and score that goal which he needs, but it's also preventing Dito from scoring another goal or having the opportunity.
Save.
What a save that is.
Boris trying a lot of finesse shots on the edge of the box. Seems to be a tactic he's trying to use against Dito here, because Dito defends quite deep. Gives you that space. So can Boris do a comeback like his teammate Aga, or will he be dropping into the 3-3 category, which is going to have some really good players in there?
Very big players. And look, both of these players are going to want to get this W as quickly as possible. I don't think they're going to be wanting to think about the next match, whether it be a match where you've already qualified or a match where you could be eliminated.
It's almost dangerous sometimes to be thinking ahead. You've got to think now, you've got to think in the moment, you've got to deal with the task in hand before you think ahead. Maybe ISO Power was doing that a second ago and it cost them the game. We don't know, but it's always smart to stay on the here and now and not concentrate on future events.
Dito just kicked the ball out there. I'm not sure it was intentional. Boris today pause cues and helped him out a little bit there, really.
And it's similar time to when Aga made his tactical changes. So we're going to see a similar sort of outcome in the match.
Well, Dito still rocking that 4-4-2. Boras currently on a 4-2-3-1. Dito's just checking if he's going to change it or not. So imagine Boras will at this point. 2 goals down now in the second leg. Guess to go
Something's got to change.
A bit more attacking, maybe a 4-2-2, maybe a 4-3-3. That's what I expect him to go to at this point.
We've got Dito in the 4-4-2, as he likes to use. And again, maybe sometimes against the 4-4-2, a 4-2-3-1 isn't fully effective. And as you said, maybe it's time for a 4-2-2, a little bit more attacking, get those 2 strikers up top to give you the 2 points to go to potentially score you a goal, because you need 2 here. He needs 2 goals here. Here we go, we have Hullet again. We've gone back to Boras having the possession. From the point we've actually arrived in this game, Dito is the one who hasn't had much possession so far. It has been Boras. Is Dito used to not having this much possession in a game?
Here we go. Oh, good.
And that pass was a nice idea, but didn't quite, not executed fully.
And like I say all the time, Dito here doesn't really need to search for another goal. He just needs to keep the ball, but actually Sloppily gives the ball away now. But there's 70 minutes on the clock. He's got a 2-goal advantage. If he keeps pressing, well, maybe that could work for him, but if he keeps pressing, he is at risk of being counter-attacked. And then, like we saw, comebacks can happen.
Absolutely can happen. And, I mean, as I said as well, we've seen Boras has been the one controlling the play. But maybe Dito's not panicking, because like you said, he doesn't need to force things. He doesn't need to press for another goal. As it stands, he is going through and comfortable as it stands. But Boras needs to put that little bit more pressure on, have a few more shots at goal, because if you don't shoot, you don't score, Wolf. It sounds ridiculous me saying, but it is true.
Well, controlling the play is one thing, isn't it? But he's controlling it in the middle. He's not actually getting chances off against Dito. So Dito's pretty happy with the way things are going right now, I'd imagine. And I'd love to know what formation Boras has changed to, if he has changed, because it doesn't seem like these guys are gung-ho enough right now.
Here we take a look in that box right there. Will Pithers from Manchester City handles all their esports. Definitely proud of his players. Getting the job done today. Dito looks a little bit closer to qualifying, getting his 4th win.
And I'm sure a lot of people at home will know, who play foot champs, that this type of football or FIFA play is like the most frustrating to play against when you are down, because it causes you to make mistakes, because you just want to try and get that ball off them as quick as possible.
And here we go, here's the chance. But again, Dito's defence is just in front at all times. And now we're going to see Dito hold the ball for as long as he can, just leak the time away. It's slowly leaking away from Boras here.
Oh, that's a great pass.
He needs to change something. And Son is through behind the back line. Is he going to press for that goal, or is he going to go backwards? I feel like he will go backwards. It is the smart option, just leaking some more time away.
There you go. Like I said, he doesn't need to score. So he gets the ball on the edge of the box. If the space is there, he'll take the shot. If not, he'll just go back outside the box, keep the ball, and just keep possession.
Here we go, and he's got himself a chance. Unfortunately,
great defending, made no connection. Body on him.
Every time Boras has been forced to shoot, there's been a couple of defenders between him and the goal. That's why the finesse has been working for him, because he's sort of circumventing the defenders, going around them with a looping shot. When he tried to hit a straighter goal, Dito's defence is just always there. Such a tight line.
And 90 minutes plus 2 added time. You'd probably say this is job done from Dito here. If he wins the ball back at any point, it's definitely game over, because he will hold it and see it out. Can Boras score here? He needs to score in this attack to have any chance. It has gone through to Neymar. Neymar is in the
back stick open.
Great defending.
Great defending once again.
And that is game done.
There it is. Manchester City's Dito getting his 4th win, qualifying for the round of 32. This sends #Boras to 3-3. Big game for him coming up. Make or break. Same with his teammate, #Aggie. He is 3-3. He survived scoring 3 goals in the last 15 minutes of his game against ISO Power. See a handshake here between the two formidable opponents. Good to see that after the game's over.
Yeah, really good.
A little respect between both players.
They've been around long enough. Those boys don't know each other well. There's no love lost in that one.
Yeah, great performance from Dito. Now let's talk about him a little bit. we watched a good portion of those 2 legs. Is there a weakness in his game? Because if there is, I don't see it.
It's like I said, he's so well-rounded. Yeah, I can't get the words out of my mouth. He's so well-rounded, and as Spence also said, he's got that experience under his belt. He knows what to do. He did so well in Manchester, and I'm willing to bet he is just looking to improve on that form. And at the moment, it looks like he is definitely one of the ones to beat.
There's a look at #Boris walking right behind us. Give us a wave, Boris. No, maybe next time. He's losing.
He'll wave.
Yeah,
he'll wave
maybe once he qualifies,
he'll wave when he's qualified.
So just a quick update. These are people we've lost in the tournament. Gotsuri, Diego, Vega Torres, gone. Beast Bianchi, gone. Or Bianchi. ISO Power, gone. Flash Amran from the Champions Cup in Bangkok, gone. Rip Turek from Method, gone. Crazy Fat Gamer, gone. Testatia, gone.
I'm sad. Wait, can we pause? I'm sad that Crazy Fat Gamer is gone.
We've lost a quality name. That's for sure.
We did. We lost a big name here.
Perhaps more importantly, these are people that are all on 3 and 3, including Boris and Aggie, who've just seen. These guys will all meet someone else who's 3 and 3, and half these people will be going out. We've got the likes of Zizinho, Eggsy, Dami, #Boris, Bundle Mustafa, just lost 11-1 to Mo Aubameyang.
Wow.
That's a heavy score.
Ibumski, #Aga, Rain 10, Abruzio Stefano Pina, Roma Zimmer, Feperi, formerly of # as well. The Gfinity Elite Series, we could see Feperi against one of the #boys. Envy Jazz. Jazz is still going.
Yep.
Jazz is still going. He had a slow start.
UK.
Cody the Finisher, only UK player in it. Jazz. Cody the Finisher still in there. Honey Badger's still in there. Some great players in there. But more importantly, perhaps, Jimmy, we asked earlier, didn't we, whether we really felt Jimmy was one of people's favourite ex-US men's national team player. Well, the guys at EA have done a poll on Twitter to find out categorically now whether you can continue to use this catchphrase.
Here we go.
I already know what's coming.
Should we find out if you got voted as the favourite ex-men's national team player?
Sure, why not?
Let's have a look at the results.
I know you guys are lying if it's not what I think it is.
Let's see what people voted for. Yes. Was it no?
Yay!
Okay. You're right,
yes.
you have to use it.
40% of you, not so much, but 60% of you. I love you guys. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Okay,
Got a lot of thank yous to write. I saw
do.
you tweeting a lot of people.
As much as I'm happy for Jimmy, I'm also a little bit annoyed.
You can keep using it. You can keep using
I'm going to keep using it. I appreciate that.
You can't say everybody's, though. You have to say 60% favourite.
Yeah, I'm going to use that from here on out. 3 out of every 5 people think I'm their favorite former U.S. men's national team player.
3 out of 5 every
That's
time.
it.
I'll still take 3 out of 5.
Okay, wait.
Can I just give you some breaking news, though?
Yeah, I want some breaking news.
This is pretty awkward, actually. Apparently the graphic was the other way around. It was actually...
No, that's not true.
I've just been told.
No, that...
Sorry, mate. It says 40%, so it's the minority. And I dropped that pen.
I'm rage quitting that poll right now.
Rage quitting it. Rage quit still needs a disqualification, though, Jimmy, so I wouldn't rage quit.
So 2 out of 5. So 2 out of 5 people. I'm everyone's favorite.
That was harsh from the production team, by the way. They've putting that up to make you feel good.
They really stitched you up.
They did stitch me up. That was false hope. I had some false hope.
I don't think I've ever seen you smile as much during as well, so...
Yeah, maybe I got to do my eye thing back and forth. Maybe that wins people over. Well, another person that wins people over is our man, Chew Boy. Take it away, Chew.
Thank you, guys. Now, I mean, I wasn't going to believe that poll, but something I do believe in is the 97 Team of the Season, Luis Suarez. He's a player that a lot of the guys have been using here. Of course, you know, there's a certain group of players that they call the meta players, the top 11 players that everybody uses for the most part in the pro scene. And every now and then, a meta breaker comes out of nowhere. A new player comes in and is added to the elite league of members in FIFA 18. And Suarez is one of them. Of course, Suarez did have that amazing striker team of the year last year, FIFA 17. And the one thing about him is the finishing. 99 finishing. He's got 7 stats over 99. Most of them are in attack. His low is absolutely unstoppable. You're going to see a lot of the pros do that drag to create space, for that low-driven shot, low-driven finesse. Again, every shot is probably going to be low-driven. You're going to see with Suarez. Nicholas has been using him. Nicholas 99 has been doing amazingly well. Look, he's going to sell Sergio Ramos twice with that Suarez. Unbelievable. He's got his own authentic celebration as well. Everybody loves El Pistolero. 4-star, 4-star. 550K coins right now on the market, so very affordable. So if you cannot afford that 96 Prime R9, take a look at Suarez, and he might get you some new wins. And We'll be right back after these few messages.
It's time to power up your PlayStation experience with PlayStation Plus. Electrify your gaming to the next level. To be the best, you've got to beat the best. But you're just too good for the offline bench. You're a superstar. So let your play do the talking in online multiplayer matches with PlayStation Plus. This is online multiplayer, amplified to the next level. Power up your play with PlayStation Plus.
You know, we're the first ones here, and we're the last ones to leave. Being a kitman is key to the overall morale of a team. Getting kits ready is something I take a lot of pride in. My name is Sean Ruiz. I'm the equipment manager for the New York Red Bulls.
Biggest stage at the World Cup.
Pero no caminaron solos. Está el viejo, la vieja, el tío.
Cada vez que dijeron que no podíamos, pudimos. Cada vez que nos subestimaron, dimos un batacazo. El fútbol es la vida. ¡Vamos, viejo!
The FIFA 18 Global Series playoffs are presented by PlayStation 4.
Welcome back, everyone, to Amsterdam for the FIFA 18 Global Series playoffs presented by PlayStation. I am Jimmy Conrad, apparently not your favorite former U.S. men's national team player, and I'm being joined by Spencer Owen, Maverick Wolves. Guys, round 7, group stages coming up. 3-3, elimination is upon us. Tell us some of the matchups. You have some of them?
Yeah, mate, I've got more. We've got Bundled Blake Revenge going up against Envy Jazz, UK player. We've got Feperi against Zazinho, that is Spain versus Brazil. We've got hashtag Boras against Eggsy from Indonesia, who beat Ice Vocal Eggsy. We've got Ibumsky versus Dami, that's big. We've got, we're saying Sademi versus Honey Badger.
Yeah.
We've got Andy versus Stefano Pina, Roma Zimmer versus Cody the Finisher. That's a great game.
That's a big game.
Famzinho versus Rain 10, Abruzio versus Lucas. Bundled Mustafa, who just lost 11-1 to Mo Aubameyang against hashtag Aga. Mo Aubameyang against Antonio. I don't think that's an elimination game.
No, that's a 4-2 game. That's still for seeding very important. So you lose 11-1. How do you come back to that mentally when you go from 3 and, you now with 3-2, you're feeling good about things. You're 3-3, just lost by 10 goals. Wolfie, how do you respond to that?
I think you just got to act like that match never happened. Because if you think about it,
that's impossible, isn't it?
I know. As hard as it is